Hey, it's your narrator speaking. Thank you so much for listening to Spare the Crying, and a special thanks to our star catchers on Patreon: River Strix, Meadow, Seth, Jeffrey, Julian, and River. Your support means more than we can say. I hope you all enjoy this story. Someone has to be in control, don't they? It's an old way of thinking. You can't please everyone, and everyone's always fighting, and you can't please everyone. It's an old way of thinking, but no one will ever do a thing about it but sit and wait or fight, and someone's always going to be pissed off down the line, and you can't please everyone. So spare your crying and don't spare the crying. You can't please everyone or anyone, can you? You can't please everyone. Someone has to be in control, don't they? And why not? Why not me? Why not you? You, why not you? Vivian walks down the hall. Virgil lays on the ground, unconscious or dead, behind a wall of fire. Jacques crouches, not far off, still heaving sobs or cries of pain. It's hard to tell. On the other side, Kian, Henry, and Curate, you still stand, just barely. And besides the sound of the flames roaring, the room is still and quiet.
Henry, help Virgil.
Marigold is going to heal Henry for...
22, yeah?
Yes.
Nice.
And they are going to walk through the fire.
You take 21 points of fire damage as you step through. Flames lick around you.
They hiss in pain for a second, and they're going to try and summon the sword from their forehead.
Yeah, you can just reach up and pull it from your forehead. Make a wisdom.
That's what I thought.
Was it a check or a saving throw? I think it was a saving throw.
Okay.
Let's make it a saving throw. If it wasn't last time, that's what I meant to say.
Okay. 11.
You are able to pull it from your forehead. It forms into a sword in your hand.
And they're gonna run at Vivian and swing. That's a nat 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Ooh. Okay, so that is 11 points of damage for the first roll, plus 9. Oh, and then she's hexed. Plus 5 points of necrotic damage.
Much like with the bullets, it leaves a mark, like a bleeding mark on her. And she stumbles with each hit, but seems to be like she's determinedly moving forward. She doesn't look back at you. You just see her fist clench.
Give him back his memories. I won't stop until you do.
She just keeps walking. But you do hear Jacques' voice weakly from the ground beside you. It's okay.
It's not okay. As she continues to walk forward, Keen will run and kind of stand in her way in the hallway, about 15 feet down. I think that does give her an opportunity attack, though.
That's a natural 20 to hit.
Cool.
It almost feels like both she and Jacques reach out to you at the same time. As you move forward, you feel Jacques sort of weakly grab for the end of your scarf, but easily you walk away. And at the same time, Vivian reaches out, almost like she is just going to place a hand on your shoulder. But quickly, it turns into like the swipe of a claw. 11 points of piercing damage and 15 points of necrotic damage. Plus, oh boy, 23 points of piercing damage and in all 12 points of necrotic damage. Her claws just like sink into your side, rip through your clothing, and you keep moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
As you walk, Kian, that weird shadowy almost light that creates a strange flickering shadow in front of you as you're walking vanishes, and the wall of fire drops. Next up is Jacques. Let me roll a little Constitution save. Kieran and Henry, you see Jacques stand shakily up and start to make his way like he is following Kian. He looks almost seasick, like his movements are clumsy and slow, but he still makes his way out the door, seeming not to mind that Vivienne is not far away from him. Next up is Henry.
One exits the door. Is one forced into melee?
Yeah, you can go past her. She will get an attack of opportunity against you because she's right next to the door.
But you could stay in her melee, not get an opportunity attack, and still help Virgil.
Yes, but then she's immediately going to melee attack and assassinate Henry because her melee damage is fucking insane.
I don't think it's an assassination. I think this would just be murder.
You're right. It's
You know?
it is just like regular murder. I can have him scoot back like 5 feet because that was 17 as the base roll, so that hits. So second attack does hit. 21 piercing damage, 4 fire damage.
Seen this before. Your arrow lodges into her back as she's walking away. She stumbles as you hit her. She no longer has the fluid grace to her movement that she has had up until now. There is something more almost animalistic about it, almost more like the falcon. It's Vivienne's turn. She stops finally when your arrow hits her and whirls around to Virgil and crouches beside his form, places a hand on his chest, and looks over to you, Kian, and through the door to you, Henry, and Kieran.
Don't you fucking dare.
Then move.
It looks like they aren't going to move, but she does kind of shift, and her stance doesn't take up the whole hallway in the way that she had been standing defensively before.
Vivienne, with impressive strength, lifts Virgil up off the floor. It almost looks like it could be loving, like carrying a child. Her movement's going to be half, so she can't move far, but she is going to, while holding Virgil, just walk forward, moving down the hallway.
Kirit will pop out into the hallway. He's gonna try and grapple this ancient vampire. It's gonna go great.
Okay?
You've practiced all campaign for this. You're a hugger.
Okay. Dirty 20.
It was a what?
Dirty 20.
What's happening here? Do you think that you both got 20s?
I wonder if she's thinking about using a legendary resistance or something.
We burned 2 last time, right? 2 of her
At
legendary
least one.
I think.
You are confident you have her, and then she's a step ahead of you, as if...
Oh my god.
as
Fucking turn your hacks off.
We might have used up the last hack.
As if she's just teleported herself a foot away, as she does use a legendary resistance to slip away from your grasp. From a quick Google, it looks like you can grapple twice in one turn if you have extra attack, and if that's wrong, then that's too bad.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Kieran has 2 hands and you only need one of them to do the grapple.
I mean, literally,
so-
yeah. Okay, yeah. He's gonna go in to grapple again. Not quite as good. It's a 19.
Well, she rolled a 11 total. You just wrap your arms, around her waist? She feels you grab her, and you see her hands that are holding Virgil in this sort of gentle way. The tendons in her hands tighten, as if she's gripping with more intensity, and you see that Virgil is starting to bleed through his clothes. That's a 20...
That'll do it.
Yeah, that'll do it.
But is it...
It's an auto crit, which means it's 2
auto-crit?
failed.
Okay. And you just hear her hiss towards you, Kieran. Let go. And is that your turn, Kirit?
Yeah.
Next up is Virgil's turn. Will you roll your death save and tell me what you get?
Just you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shit.
Virgil, your sight returns to you, and you are in that field again, where you were with the lion. The lion isn't there. There's a gentle breeze, and it's warm, pleasant.
Is he alone?
You look around. Besides the flowers, the grass, the trees off in the distance, seems like you're alone.
He would move to the nearest one, and sit with his back against the bark, and just look up at the dappled light overhead, and wish he wasn't alone.
You're not ever alone, Virgil.
Yeah, I know. But it's not quite the same, is it?
No. Still, it's something.
He sits there and he traces a loop of braided hair around his wrist, loosely tied like a bracelet. And that's all.
Is it?
I don't know, Dad. Is it?
It can be if you want it to be.
All his life, Virgil has been wanting for something, and for a long time he didn't know what for. But he does now, and he will not, I think, ever be satisfied with just wanting.
Kian, it's your turn. Kirit has grabbed onto Vivienne, but you also see that now Virgil's blood is dripping onto the stone floor, and he does not appear to be moving.
How hurt does she look?
Roll an insight check.
What's an unnatural one get me?
It's hard to say. You can't see her face. You know, she's wearing a mask. She's strong enough to carry Virgil. That doesn't necessarily mean she's doing great.
Yeah.
Desperate people can do incredible things, but it's hard to tell.
Okay. I have a potion.
You have vampire senses. I feel like you could tell if somebody's dead.
Yeah.
Is that what this is about? Are you trying to figure
This
out?
is kind of, yeah.
Roll a perception check.
9.
Virgil doesn't appear to be moving. I think it's again another thing difficult to tell. Vivian is struggling against Kirit, but you don't see any signs of life.
There's a split second where Kian almost gets overcome by emotion, but they stop it. And they pull the potion from their bag, and they're going to drink it themselves. Okay. We might survive a hit. Kian is going to attack Vivian with the sword. Well, wait. How is Kirit holding? I don't know how.
Kirit's arms are wrapped around Vivian's waist and rib cage from behind.
Also, like, I can take some damage if you need
Yeah.
to do something that would hurt.
He is going to aim for her heart. 22. to
Yeah,
hit.
22 hits.
That is 7 points plus 6 necrotic.
You manage to slash across the part of her chest that you can see that's not being hidden behind Virgil. She again lets out that awful kind of hissing sound. Her blood is mingling with Virgil's on the ground, that sort of almost glittery crystal red. She is not downed and continues to try to escape from Kirit's grasp. It's Jacques' turn. Jacques has one hand on the wall as if to hold himself up, and he does remain upright. He moves up towards Kian, just comes to stand beside you. He's going to notch an arrow in his bow and looks to you, Kian, kind of questioningly as he aims it towards Vivienne.
We can't let her kill any more of us. I think there are tears streaming down Kian's face.
Jacques fires the arrow. It flies just past her ear. His hands look shaky. And he prepares to notch another arrow. Again, still moving a little more clumsily. Henry, it's your turn.
So Henry runs out into the hallway, grasping vine that is literally just 20 feet from there. So for the maximum thing. And he grabs Virgil, who would have to succeed on a dexterity saving throw, but
Your vines grasp. There's like a moment of this awful tug of war over Virgil as the vine wraps around his body and tries to pull him away. And she sinks her claws deeper into his cloak with a rip of fabric. The vines pull Virgil from her arms and like yank him against the wall where he sits.
that's the bonus action. When Virgil is touched, is Virgil alive?
Roll a medicine check.
12.
You cannot find a pulse wherever you reach out to Virgil.
Yeah.
So that would be a 26, which does hit. So that's 22 points of piercing damage and 1 point of fire damage. And because I get 2 attacks, a second arrow misses. It's a 15.
The first one, though, lodges into her shoulder, just over Kira's shoulder, because Kira is still holding on to her, and buries itself into her flesh. And this time, she just makes this sound. I think only you hear it. That almost sounds like a weak sort of exhausted laughter. She vanishes from your hold, Kirit. You're just hugging yourself as she appears, and you can see her. She's just down the hallway, basically as far as she can be. There's this moment where she glances back at the rest of you, and then she begins to run to the left, down the hallway, out of your sight. That is her turn. Kirit, it's your turn.
Somebody's got Virgil, right? You got Virgil?
Henry
We
has
got
Virgil.
we got a minute for Virgil.
We've got a minute for Virgil.
Well, first of all, I'm gonna move. My regular movement is 40 towards, and then it's probably best if I can keep her in line of sight. So yeah, I will use my action to dash, and that'll be it for me.
As you slide around the corner. Yeah, you can see Vivienne up ahead. Will you roll an insight check?
17.
In this moment, like just as you go around the corner, she does not realize you are there. She is running away and has supposedly left you all behind. She looks weak. She, much like Jacques before, like is using the wall for support as she moves. You do catch a glimpse just of the side of her face. There is a trail of blood, like tears down her cheek, and this look of grief on her face. It's Virgil's turn. It's Kian's turn.
Okay. Kian is going to run up to Virgil, and they summon the 1 diamond in their bag.
You can bring him back, right?
I'm gonna try. And they're going to lean down and kiss Virgil on the forehead. And try to cast Revivify.
You're always going to need me.
Jesus.
No, it's
And Henry, you see a light shine from the place where Kian kisses Virgil's forehead. And for a moment it blinds you. You have to, blink against the relative darkness of this hallway as the spell takes hold. the diamond crumbles, you feel Virgil's chest rise with a sudden intake of air.
Kian's hands are shaking and they breathe a sigh of relief, but I think, and I don't know if they can, they're going to reach for their magic and see if they can access the same teleportation that Vivian did. Kian knows that they're a vampire / celestial,
Okay.
and they're reaching for that and trying.
You can't find it, or you don't know how to find it, or even if you have it. And Aylin's voice again, but quieter in your head. I know where to find you.
They're gonna move 35 feet down the hallway.
Wait, come back. No, just kidding.
They look to Henry and Virgil. I'm trying to keep us safe, and they walk as fast as they can down the hallway.
Jacques is doing really well on the Constitution saving throws. He lowers the bow just so that he can move, but he keeps his hand on it, and moves over to walk with you, Kian. And she's out of sight, so that's about all he can do right now.
Mm-hmm. No healing, no nothing.
Do you tell him that?
Not in those words, I think. If you have healing right now, I could use it.
He looks at you, and it's kind of like that just occurred to him. Like he's very one-track mind right now, and he sort of shakes off the fog and nods. He takes your hand and holds it tightly with his free hand, and murmurs something under his breath. You heal 7 points. The light from the magic seems rather weak, like it's a lower level spell. He gives you this like apologetic smile as he does so. Henry, it's your turn.
Henry takes a glance down the hallway to where Kian's going and where Kieran has just disappeared off to, and back to Virgil. Bounces on one foot a little bit. So sorry to have to run off on you, but I'm sure you understand. He picks Marigold up off of his shoulder and puts her down onto Virgil. If you stay here, Delilah as well, I'm going to go make sure that Kieran is not trying to solo Vivian.
Henry leaves Virgil in the care of 2 lovely creatures and some vines. Races off. Next up is Vivian's turn. She notices you. She glances over more properly over her shoulder and sees you there. And Kira,
Yeah.
I want you to answer this honestly.
Oh no. Okay.
Would you define yourself as a monster?
Oh. Would Kirit define himself as a monster?
Crazy.
Oof. Beginning of campaign, Kirit would definitely say monster. Now he's not so sure. But I think, yeah, he would still say he is a monster.
Will you please make a wisdom saving throw?
Oh.
Yeah. That is a 15.
15. She whirls back to look at you, Kirit, and you do have a moment to see that there is true fear in her eyes as well. And you see her mouth move, like she is saying something that you don't quite hear. You feel the pain of transformation as you turn into a wolf, and you are charmed by Vivienne as she casts Dominate Monster. She continues to now just sort of stumble down the hallway. Next up is Kirit. You feel a drive more than hear a literal voice in your mind. You find yourself linked to Vivienne, and you find yourself filled with the same horror that she is filled with at the ceaseless constant destruction that she has lived through again and again. And that surrounds her now. And that is your fault and the fault of the people just down the hallway from you. You feel the pain of someone who has seen the world end and is about to see it end again. And you're going to use your turn to
I'm sorry.
attack the person closest to you.
Henry loves to get mauled by giant beasts.
I guess I get up in there and bite, huh? Yeah, AC higher than 21. Oh, well, I rolled terribly. That's just 9 damage. I do have an extra attack. Probably would attack again.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good for you. That's an 11 to hit.
That does not hit him.
Yippee!
Sometimes failure is good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Henry, Kirit runs around the corner as a wolf. You know, I think it makes sense the first attack hits. Like, there's no sign to you that Kirit has, like, turned against you until you feel his teeth sink into your arm. But you manage to dodge the second one. Now, Virgil, it's your turn. You wake up. You are surrounded by greenery as Henry's vines are holding you in place. Marigold is sitting on your chest as your eyes open, and you hear Henry like a little bit distantly. It takes a couple seconds for his words to sink in, and then he's gone. The falcon on your chest goes,
Okay. Hi, Marigold. He will put a hand over his chest, and I will use healing touch or whatever it is. What the fuck is it? ASMR stuff. Healing hands?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That is better than none. He will stand up, really wobbly, and... Yeah, hi.
she flaps like off your chest and lands on your shoulder.
Okay. He reaches up and just pats her gently.
Delilah is at your feet.
Getting the lay of the land here, he sees his friends running down the hallway, and at the end of the hallway, there is a wolf curate with its jaws clamped around Henry's arm. Is this correct?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's a lot to take in. I don't see Vivienne.
No.
No. Sick. Fuck, man. Fuck. Man, this is risky. Fuck. I can move to 30 feet. I will scoot. And with my bonus action, I will attempt to... This is so stupid. Okay. I will attempt to cast a spell, and the shadows in the hallway will attempt to wrap around Curate. Can you make a Constitution saving throw?
We can certainly try.
This is stupid.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
It was
What did
a
you
nat
get?
20.
Let me just get rid of that spell slot because who needs her?
So sorry.
It's okay.
Marigold nuzzles against your cheek and gives an encouraging coo as your magic fizzles and fades away.
As he has one hand up next to her as he casts the spell, and his fingers move just slightly to touch his earring in the midst of the combat. Fuck, I wish you were here. And he will adjust his grip on his sword and take up a defensive stance.
Will you roll a d20, please?
It's a natural 20.
I'm afraid it's not that kind of roll.
Fuck, we were matching? Shit!
The earring beneath your hand is warm, as always. And is that your turn? Kian, it's your turn.
Marigold flies to Kian's shoulder. And she's gonna heal Kian. Oh, is Marigold gonna keep following? No, I think Marigold's gonna stay where friends are. And Kian is going to kind of skirt around the Kirit and Henry situation using using the dash action. Kiana's going. I've done the math. This works. Kiana's going here, so that they are not visible by Vivian yet, and they almost use their whole movement, and they're going to slowly. You can see the concentration of magic starting as they stand at this corner and kind of try to see Vivian around the way.
So can you basically run almost to the very end of the hallway. Next up is Jacques. Jacques goes up to Virgil, sort of ready, with the bow in hand, and looks to you, Virgil. And it looks like maybe he's about to say something, and then he just lifts his free hand in this, thumbs up, looks at you questioningly.
Yeah, we're good.
Are you sure?
Have to be.
And I think Jacques is going to stay there. Actually, Jacques looks over to Kirit and to you, and down to his bow, and back to Kirit. Should I...
He is not himself.
He's going to try to attack.
It's what he would want.
Dude, Jacques is doing... I don't think Jacques has hit, once. Jacques doesn't seem to be visual, when you look at Jacques, Virgil, you don't see any visible, terrible wound. But the way that he is holding himself, it seems like he is...
Looks painful.
In pain, yes.
Cool. Hey, same.
And he just lets out this pathetic kind of laugh. Sorry.
No, don't apologize.
Henry, it's your turn.
If you're in melee range, and you move without disengaging, you get an attack of opportunity, but you can still take an action.
Yes.
Nice, I'm gonna do that then. To move Henry down into the hallway. He doesn't want to hurt Kirit.
As Kirit turns to try and swipe at Henry as he runs, I will... Virgil lifts a hand, and there's a blinding flash of light in front of Kirit's face. So you can roll your attack.
Okay.
Subtract
18.
2 from that. Probably doesn't help.
16.
No,
No,
that
sorry.
still gets him.
Shit.
Sorry, I have a +9 to my attacks. 16 damage.
Henry, you run into the hallway where you can see Vivian.
Yes.
Okay.
How much hallway is left? I'm curious.
She is 65 feet ahead of you.
But then how much hallway more?
From where Henry stands, 100 feet. It does branch off from there.
Okay. So I'm finally a chance to use... I love when I get to use lightning arrow. And 21 hits, yes?
Yes.
All of the damage attached to it would be lightning, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, okay. 43 points of lightning damage and 4 fire damage. Second attack. Okay, I would like to use Bardic Inspiration then for my attack roll. Dirty 20. That hits. Because it was a 16 and I was like, that's not enough by 1 point, so... Okay, 16 piercing damage and 1 fire damage for the second attack.
All she has is a fiddle. She asked for it, and they gave it to her. She doesn't really know how to play, but she's always liked the sound. And there's someone else here who plays songs once in a while that she can just barely hear from her place. And they owe her that much, at least. So they give her the fiddle. And when it sings, it sounds more like a screech beneath her fingers. But it's still music, and she is still making it. From across the water, they ask her how to build a weapon. And she tells them because maybe they'll let her go. Sometimes they cross. And she takes it in her hands. She shows them how it works. And everyone claps as the sound of a bullet rings across the room. Hits the wall, doesn't hurt anyone. She doesn't want to hurt anyone. And they say they don't either. And each of you picks up the gun, fires it again against the wall. And the crowd cheers around you. And you feel sick, but they seem happy. You meet Silafir's eyes. They flinch as you shoot again and again. But they don't put a stop to it. As time passes, eventually, you grow smarter. And the rest of the voices of the stars grow more distant. And you know you're not one of them anymore. And that you've been made into a monster, so you'll be a monster. And Silafir, and that woman he's always with, sometimes they watch you with something like pity in their eyes. And that is something you can use. And the songs you play, though they still screech, grow sadder. And you look to them with tears in your eyes. And eventually, finally, they cross the water and say that they will help you. And they're stupid and they trust you. And you know better than them how to hold a gun. Because you know things that you shouldn't know here. And they don't understand that these are not for this world. And when you shoot the woman in the chest, Silafir is afraid, but doesn't understand that that's all you need to do. Just one. And in a spray of blood, she's gone. And it's not too difficult to take care of the rest. And you run. And the light of the brightest star hurts your skin, but you'll find your sisters, and you'll help them. And you'll kill everyone who did this to you, and you'll stop it from ever happening again. Until one day, 4 fools arrive and decide it's time for it to start over anew. And Vivian's memory washes over all of you as she falls. She doesn't appear to be moving. She's laying on the ground.
I'm not entirely sure.
I think Kian's going to stab her through the chest.
Kian. The only part of Vivian's face you can see, that you have been able to see, are her eyes behind the mask. Vivian reaches a hand up and it falls back to the ground again. And she tries again, reaches up. And her hand wraps around the blade, the sword, as if she's trying to pull it from her chest. But you barely feel any resistance.
I won't let you hurt any of us again. You can't. Kian leaves the sword there. Does she fall still?
Does she fall still?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they are going to take off the mask.
When you let go of the sword, it stays. Though her hand falls again to the side. Before you take off the mask, what are you expecting to see, Kian?
Don't know if... I don't think Kian is expecting to see anything at first, and then they think of the falcon.
You take off the mask, and you see what looks like your own face. Eyes still open, staring back at you. And Kira, you do return to yourself. That you can remain a dog if you wish.
Yeah, Kirit lets out a quiet howl.
And Virgil next to you, Jacques falls to his hands and knees. Lets out this sort of choked sound.
Are you okay?
He doesn't say anything.
Can I try and help Jacques to his feet and like sling his arm over my shoulder, or is he like frozen?
He's not frozen. He's shaking like a leaf. He's weeping. In this way that sounds almost painful, but you can certainly take... He doesn't try to stop you.
Are his tears the classic vampire blood, or are they more human looking?
They're more human looking. They're, classic tears.
Okay. Yeah, I'll help him up, and we'll make our way over to the other fools.
Are we good? We're okay.
You know,
Yeah, I do. I don't know if there are others still here, but should we maybe make our way somewhere safer, quieter?
Are there bodies in this hallway other than Vivian's?
And the 3 others that you saw before. No, nothing else.
I think I can remember enough of this place to maybe get us somewhere that is not here. Is everyone okay to move?
I'm okay.
Yeah?
I'm okay.
do we ought to just leave her here?
No.
Kirit's gonna walk up to her and gently grab her. Is she wearing a dress, a cloak?
She's wearing a dress.
He'll gently grab her dress with his teeth and start trying to drag her.
Kira, what do you expect Vivian to look like?
Whoa.
I think he kind of expects her to look like nothing. Like, when you look at her, you know there's a face there, but you couldn't describe any of the features. You couldn't recognize any of them.
You glance up at her face. You can't quite make out any features.
Virgil will just... He'll lean down and pick up the mask, pocket it.
Virgil, what do you expect Vivian to look like?
I don't know that he anticipated much, but if he's consciously thinking about it, probably a weird amalgamation of like scar and I don't know, like maybe a little bit of Lachlan, honestly.
And that is exactly what you see when you step up to look at the mask. Henry, what about you?
So, honestly, probably a little bit of like an amalgamation between the devil and Navain.
Whoa, hot. Sorry. Delete that. No, you were right. You should say it. Cut it.
You're
Cut
the
that.
voice of the people.
Yeah, that is exactly what you see. Kira, you're a big dog and she's fairly light. And so you start to drag her.
As you drag her, the Kian's grip on the sword tightens, and they'll pull it out, let you take her.
As Kirit drags the body, Virgil will glance down at the blood trail. Is it doing what the falcon's blood did? Crystallizing?
Yes.
If anyone has a vial, that might be useful. Or... fuck it. Kian, can you take Jacques for a moment?
I think almost like they haven't quite thought everything through yet. They look to Jacques and run over and just help support him immediately. Are you alright? She's gone.
He just, like, sort of hides his face in your shoulder, Kian.
It's okay. She's gone. She's gone. They'll just keep chanting that as they kind of help Jacques.
Yeah, you hold him close, and he feels warm in your arms.
Henry, he has like spare alchemy supplies, so after fishing some out, giving some to Virgil for collection purposes, we'll
Thank you.
go awesome. Go to Kirit, and as long as Kirit is relatively amicable, we'll like essentially try to free Vivian from his mouth.
Yeah, he'll drop it.
Yay.
Good boy.
Listen, it's not that I have a lot of reverence for Vivian, and Henry will pick up the body himself. It just feels a little strange to drag someone, even if they're shit.
Kirit looks at you wordlessly.
Where are you taking her?
Yeah, Virgil is trying to navigate our way back, like towards where he remembers the entrance to be. He will, after he collects the crystalline blood, he'll take the lead and just cautiously lead the group through, acting as if we are not the only ones in here.
As Kian kind of helps Jacques through, I think they're still kind of muttering it over and over again, but does it feel like the oceans are encroaching in on them?
Not right away. But as you start to navigate your way back to the entrance, you do start to feel it a little more. Your path to the entrance is littered with death. The place is eerily silent. You don't see the flutter of wings in the corners. You don't hear the sound of feet, of people up and down the stairs. You don't hear any distant music.
Are we just passing bodies?
Yes.
What the fuck did this?
I think we did.
This wasn't us. How could we?
Something happened, didn't it?
Right early on, yes. Was it when you shot Vivian or just after? I mean, I don't think it was because we killed Vivian. I mean...
No, the people in the hallway were dead first. This wasn't what we wanted.
No, not exactly.
Do you think it's possible that she... Could she kill them from a distance?
I don't think so. I don't think she was happy about that.
Jacques shakes his head no.
This was still the best thing we could have done. Yeah, that's not just me. Someone tell me that.
It had to happen.
Okay. Okay, let's get out of here.
I think we'd have to decide what to do with her, but
We shouldn't take her back.
I can...
Not with us.
I can get us out of here right now.
We should leave her under the stars. Not in here.
Okay.
Outside, at least.
Is it reverent to burn celestials?
Would Kian know?
I would say yes. You don't have any idea what funeral rites for Celestial would be, but there are a lot of people who worship Celestials, whether they're like warlocks, clerics, etc., who do request cremation because it's, the symbolism of it being sent up towards the heavens. So there is reverence associated with it.
I think that would be good.
Let's head outside and do that then.
Not too far, but at least where we have the materials necessary to build a basic funeral pyre.
If you're on the lookout, you can find those things just in the rooms that you pass by. There are fireplaces within with firewood stacked beside them. I think it would occur to you to take those because it is winter and snowy outside. As you make your way to the doors, it's like every second the weight of the oceans grows stronger. By the time you reach the door, it's heavier than any of you have really experienced.
Oh, God.
But you can still step outside. The world looks eerily the same as before. It looks like it's probably just past sunset. You can still see a hint of the lighter blue on the horizon. And in these deep oceans, it's difficult to breathe, but you can certainly take your firewood and start a fire.
Let's do this quick.
Yeah.
As they're building up the pyre, can Kirit, still in wolf form, try and summon a ring of mushrooms around it?
Yeah. Roll a wisdom check.
Can I also be rolling a wisdom check
For
for being in the oceans and especially around all of these bloody people? Are we just
Oh
gonna...
yeah, you are pretty bloodied. Yeah.
People. Hate.
As they step outside, is Jacques bleeding?
No. Don't do this.
Vampire on vampire violence.
He's a vampire anymore, dude.
I think Jacques'
Psychic
damage
damage.
was like mostly non-physical. But that doesn't mean you wouldn't bite him.
You're not
It would be
exempt.
the person probably closest to you.
We haven't gotten to that point. I didn't get a natural one, but I think as they step outside, Kian looks to Virgil. Or actually, can you stand on your own?
You feel more than see him nod.
Okay, I'm gonna let go of you now. And they're gonna walk 10 feet away from everybody. And I think they kind of start as everybody's getting ready. If they can help with Vivian's body as the fire is being made, I think that's what they are doing to the side.
You leave Jacques standing in the snow. He looks very small. He sort of holds on to himself instead. And something does seem different that you can't quite place. Maybe it's that like his cheeks and his nose are turning red in the cold. Maybe it's just that you've never seen him look quite so distressed openly. Probably at one point, it almost seems like he's going to be sick. He has to step away as you set up the pyre, but he hasn't eaten in a long time. You'll make a quick job of it. Kirit, you don't manage a ring of mushrooms, but a few do grow from beneath the surface of the snow. 2 or 3. And soon enough, a golden glow is cast across the snow as the fire is set ablaze.
I hope in some way you can return to your sisters. Kian's gonna reach out a hand in either direction. Does anyone want to talk to Lo?
Kirit whines a little.
Does anybody take Kian's hands?
Yeah, Virgil does.
Yeah.
It's safer than here. We can't stay out here, not like this.
Kian reaches for Jacques.
He takes your hand and looks over to Kirit.
Kira will, like, nuzzle Jacques up a little bit.
He'll just grip onto your fur.
Oh yeah, can I teleport Delilah with us? Is that...
Yeah, Henry can have a hand on
Yeah,
Delilah.
just make sure.
You're sandwiched by 2 dogs.
Yeah. I think maybe we should let her be alone. Let's go. And Kian's gonna cast plane shift.
The howling wind vanishes. The biting cold disappears. And you are overlooking a small lake in the woods. The sky above you is filled with stars. You look around, and he's just sitting in the grass. His hat is off. It's sitting beside him. He looks back at you.
Hello. I hope you don't mind us stopping by.
It's nice to see you.
He looks over each of you.
Can we rest here for a bit?
They nod.
Can I insight check him?
Yeah.
I know he always has kind of a strange vibe, but what is this vibe? 7.
They look maybe a little worried and confused. You know, their head is tilted to the side. You look sad.
Yeah, it was a rough day.
We did a hard thing.
He looks to Kirit, and his eyes narrow. Was it you?
Peacocks his head.
They stand up and walk over to you, sit next to you, and just lean against your side.
He'll sort of hunker down and settle.
From now on, it's gonna be worse.
Kira lets out one of those long doggy sighs. Big huff of air.
Is there anything we can do to fix that?
They look to you. Fix what?
The sky, the stars. There are fewer of them now.
They think for a moment. You tell me.
I don't know. I hope so.
I hope so too.
The sky reflects the sea, yeah? If we are the sea, maybe there is something we can do.
No smiles. And that is where we'll end our session for tonight.
And we had to kill her. And also, you know?
Did you have to, though?
Wow.
Kian had to.